Hello, hello, hello. Today I am talking about the 13 things that you need to do as an entrepreneur in 2023 if you want to make more money in your business and you want to leverage your business to build wealth. Welcome to She Boss Talk. I am Shantae Roddy. This is the last video of 2022 and we are going out with a bang. I am going to show you how to make more money in 2023. So if you are showing up today, you're here and you're new, let me know who you are, where you're heading from, and what your business is. If you are ready to make more money in your business, and I don't know who isn't, please let me know in the comments. Put money in the comments of this video to let me know if you are one of the ones that want to make more money in your business. Also, I'm going to ask you all, we're all about making an impact here. There are so many businesses out there that want to know what they can do to make more money in 2023. If you know a business, please tag them in this video, share this video with them before we end 2022. Now, if you're asking, okay, what are these things? Again, I'm going to focus on 13 things that I think, 13 tips that I believe are the most important. These are things that I leverage myself. So I'm speaking from experience. This is not something I read about. This is what I actually am doing, and will continue to do going into 2023. Now, if you have questions, please drop them in the comments. I see you all out there. Welcome. I'm so excited about you all being here. I'm excited about closing out the end of the year strong. We have amazing things going on, new launches in 2023. And I know many of you all are doing the same things, but I know some of you all are still challenged and some of you all are stuck. So we're going to help you today. Okay. We are going to help you today. So I have a lot to get through. A reminder. Okay. So some of these things that I'm talking about, we have tools, we have resources, we have classes. They are all linked in the video. So in the description, in the show notes. So if you are ready to take action, if something you hear today resonates with you and you're like, okay, I need to jump on that, I need to take action now, do it. Okay. Do not procrastinate, hesitate, or delay on something that you know is speaking to you that you need to take action on. Because you can't get time back. Okay. Time is your greatest asset. Time is greater than money. You cannot get time back. The time is going to go past whether you do what you're supposed to do or not. Okay. So that's why we are here today, to help you take action in your business. So again, I'm going to focus on 13 things. Ask your questions in the comments. I'm going to come up, hopefully answer some of your questions. If I don't get to them during this broadcast, I would definitely follow up after the show. My number one, always, if you want to make money and build wealth, okay, I have my phone going off. You all caused my phone to go off. But if you want to build wealth, okay, it starts with your mindset. It always starts with your mindset, where you are, where in your thinking, your everyday thinking. And we constantly, this is not a one-time thing. We constantly have to be checking our mindfulness, our mindset. What are we thinking? Is our thinking in alignment with our goals? And oftentimes it is not. We're saying, yes, I want to make more money. Yes, I want to be a millionaire. Yes, I want to build wealth. But at the same time, your mind is keeping you stuck and stagnant. It's telling you that you can't do it. You don't deserve it. You're not qualified for it, right? You can't do it. And so you have to constantly change that narrative in your mind. You have to focus on that. Whether you do affirmations, whether you seek out a coach, we'll be having an expert on to talk about mindset in the coming new year in a program that she has, because that is real for a lot of people. That's the only thing for many that is keeping them from making the money they want to make in their business, is just their mindset. Sometimes we have beliefs about money that just aren't true. We don't even believe it. We say it, but we really, in our hearts, in our minds, don't believe that we are worthy of the money that is out there for us. You have to believe you are worthy and you are deserving. Can we just agree that we are worthy and deserving of as much money as we can get, that we make being millionaires and billionaires like a normal thing? Okay, because if it's possible for those that have done it, it's possible for you and it's possible for me. And I'm telling you, it can be done. It's being done every single day. So set your intention now. Set it for 2023. What is your intention? Why are you in business? What do you hope to do with your business? What impact do you want to make? How much money do you want to make in your business? Set the intention and have a purpose and a plan, right? Have a purpose and a plan for your business and how much money. I cannot tell you how many people are really they're in business or they're running a side hustle, but they really haven't thought about the money. Okay, so we're going to get into that in just a second. But again, it goes back to mindfulness. We are in business. Your business is not a business and it cannot survive without money. Your business needs money. So let's get that in mind. Your business needs money. If you're not making money, your business is dead. So we're here to resuscitate a lot of those businesses so that you can really have a magnificent year making a lot of money in the next year. So again, number one is mindset, mindfulness, and intention and purpose. It all starts with the mind. So let's get our minds right. Take that time now to get your mind right so that you can start making the money you want to make. The number two is getting uncomfortable. Okay. So many times we are afraid to leave our comfort zones. We're so comfortable, especially like how many of you are in corporate America? You have a side hustle, right? We just had this conversation yesterday that we have some people that's in corporate America, but they're swinging back and forth. They're not really focused on their business, okay? And they're not comfortable taking a leap of faith out of corporate America. They want to leave, but they're not making a decision and taking action on it. And they're afraid to leave their comfort zone because we love to stay comfortable, right? But sometimes we have to get uncomfortable. Many times we have to get uncomfortable. And if you're doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. So ask yourself, do you want a different result? And if the answer is yes, then maybe it's time to take some different actions and make some different decisions regarding your life and your business. We have to be willing to get uncomfortable. An example of this is like in 2022, we're still here. I heard a lot of people still were not able to get money, like example grants, because they were not comfortable getting on video. So they let their unwillingness to get uncomfortable cost them thousands and thousands of dollars because they said basically they weren't ready to get free money for their business because they were not ready to get uncomfortable and take that leap to get on camera to share with people that have the money to give them about them in their business, to tell them why they deserve money, them to give them money in their business. That's an example. So if there's things that you want, you have to be willing to get uncomfortable. You have to be willing to do something different in order to get it. So just think about it and ask yourself and write it down. What is it that I need to do differently in 2023 than I did in 2022? You can let me know in the comments. If you're comfortable sharing, share it in the comments. What do I need to do differently in 2023 than I did in 2022 that is going to get me the results that I want? I always say we have to constantly be willing to adjust and adapt at any given moment in time. If nothing else showed us that, it's COVID, right? Out of the blue, everything shut down. And those who were best prepared to pivot were the ones that were able to sustain and also grow and take advantage of the opportunities, right? So it's all about perspective. And there's always going to be shifts. There's always going to be some challenge that comes, but we need to make sure that we are ready to meet those challenges when they come, so that we are not devastated by the impact. So the more that we can get uncomfortable, the more we can position ourselves to get what it is that we want. And again, believe that you can have whatever you want. Number 3, this is big, okay? So we're talking about ways to get more money and build wealth in 2023. This is big. Focus on making money. And you're probably like, okay, focus on making money. I think that's what I do, okay? So focus on making money, focus on the sales. So in talking to many entrepreneurs and business owners, what I find is that many times we say we want to make money, right? But we are not actually focused on making money. We are focused on everything else but getting the sale. Okay? So we got to make sure our website is pretty, our social media is up. We have to have everything perfect. Okay, we just had this conversation last night at our end of year celebration for our She Boss Tribe. And I love that we came together to share our stories, to share our challenges and our struggles and our successes. And one of our tribe members had mentioned that she started a new business. It's amazing, right? And she's in corporate America. She's starting this business and she's struggling to find the time, right? She's working full time and she's trying to manage this business. She's trying to put all these systems in place. The one thing she was missing is the plan to make money, to get sales in your business. That's what it is. That should be like your primary focus, is to make money in your business. It's not all these other things that you have to have so perfect and in order to start making money in your business. The biggest thing is to determine what problems do you solve. Do you know? If you don't know, it's time to get clear before we go into 2023. What problem do you solve and who do you solve it for? That for is your target market, okay? Your target market, your target customer, your target audience, your target client, your target community. Who is your target? What problem do they have, and what is the solution that you have for them? If we have to get clear on that, that's the biggest thing. If I had gotten clear on that earlier in my small business career, which is now I've been a full-time business owner for 8 years. If I had gotten clear on that, that would have saved me a lot of problems. And I would have made a lot more money quicker had I been clear on what it is that I do. What am I an expert at? What do you want to be known for? What are people coming to you for? Right? We have to get clear on that. And whatever it is, there's a target audience. Don't be shooting at everyone and everything. A lot of times we do that and we're missing the mark. We're missing the mark, and we can't make money in our business because we're not clear. We're not clear on what it is that we do, what it is that we offer, what it is that we want to be known for. And who is it that we are actually targeting? You cannot target everyone. Everyone is not your client. Everyone is not meant to be your client. And that's okay. And it's better than okay. It's good, right? Because your client is waiting for you right now. They're waiting for you to show up. They're waiting for you to provide that product and service to them. Because if it's not you, it's going to be someone else. And sometimes it's not, because I hear people all the time looking for people and they can't find them. But that's part of being part of a network, which I'll share with you again later on today, where you can connect with people that will share that information. But the key is to focus on making money, focus on the sales, make a sales plan. Okay. So a big part of that is knowing how much money do you want to make in your business. I can tell you how many people have not even thought about how much money you want to make in your business. What income do you need? What income do you need to be able to provide for your family? What income do you need to be able to exit your full-time corporate job that you don't like, that you want to leave? Right? That's your baseline number right there for what products and services you're going to offer and at what price, so that you can make that money, reach that goal, so that you can make that exit from corporate America, go on that vacation, send your child off to college, or put them in a preparatory school, or whatever it is that you have that you want to do, that you need the money to be able to do it. So again, we want to make sales our number one priority, and setting those income goals. You have to have a goal. What do you need to sell for how much? How much do you need to make each week, each month, each quarter, and each year in your business? If you don't know that, it's hard for you. It's going to be hard for you to make money, because you're not clear. You don't have anything. You're kind of just like randomly floating out at sea with nothing, no goal to hit, right? You're not clear on it, how much you need to make. So that's why I'm focused on this a lot, because we have to make money in our business. That has to be our number one focus. Okay. So you do focus on the other things, but too many times we're not even making a sale. And the other thing is, we're not, because we don't make the ask. Okay. So I see so many posts on social media from entrepreneurs and business owners, and they fail to make the ask. It's like they're scared to say, to ask someone to buy my product, buy my service. Okay. And if you are scared to do that, if you never make the ask, if you never make it known what it is that you offer, then no one is going to buy. And you're sitting here thinking about, okay, I'm going to have to close my business. I don't know what to do. And the thing that you're lacking is making the ask. I can't tell you how many times I scroll people's pages on social media. They posting everybody's stuff but their own. I don't even know what you do or what you offer. Or if you're in a group and we meet and you say you're an expert in this or that, and then I go to your page, nothing on your page tells me that you're an expert. Nothing tells me that you sell any particular product or service. And every post, again, is not related to actually putting it out there that, yes, this is what I have. I offer this service, and I'm here to provide this service, and I'm offering it to you. Whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it's an event you want somebody to attend, sign up for, register for, whether it's a club you want them to join, whether it's a new membership program you have, or some new package, if no one knows about it, they cannot buy it. Okay? If they don't know about it, they can't buy it. This is an example. I love to give an example. And I'm going to talk about visibility in just a second. But I talked about this yesterday on my Facebook page, and I did a post and putting it out there about helping businesses with the employee retention tax credit. Okay. So I hadn't done it in a while. So most people are hung up on the fact, oh, nobody responded to me this one time I made a post. Understand that people need at least 17 touches from you, meaning they have to see you, experience you 17 times before they make a decision to work with you, to buy from you, or do business with you in some collaborative aspect. 17 times. So if you are set on, oh my goodness, I posted one time, I'm not going to post it again. Not everybody is going to see your post at the time that you post it. So you need to post it again. Maybe post it in a different way than you posted it. Someone else is going to see it. And so an example of that is yesterday. So it had been at least a month or two since I posted that post, and I'm consistent about that post. So every time I get results, I post, right? And I share it. and I shared it and it got responses, right? So there were new business owners who didn't know about the program, but because they saw my post, they now know and they can take advantage of it and file their claims and get more money for their business. In that same post, I made the ask. I said, if you know a business owner who can benefit from this program, please tag them in the comment or please send them our way. And then people tag people in the comment, or they came into my messenger, my DM, right? And they asked me questions, or they said, I have someone I want to refer you. They have a business. I think they may qualify. But what if I was too scared and too uncomfortable with posting about what it is that I do, the results that I'm getting, then the people that needed it the most would not have gotten the information. For them to be able to take action, they would not have gotten the solution to their problem. Okay? So you see how important it is that you show up, that you post, okay? That you share what it is that you do and what you offer on a regular, ongoing basis. And I didn't do it saying, okay, I don't even think about who is going to see this. I'm hopeful that someone will see it, but I don't know who will. But I know someone will. Someone will see it and someone will take notice, and that's why I did it. Okay. So that is so important, again, to focus on the sales and making money and making the ask. So I want us to be committed this now going forward to making the ask and putting ourselves out there so people can see us. So I'll get back to that in just a second. So number 4 is multiple streams of income. Everyone needs multiple streams of income. This doesn't mean go get another job. It doesn't mean go start another business. What we need and what we want are multiple streams of passive income. Passive income, meaning you're not doing a whole lot of work. You may have to do some work, but you're not doing a lot of work. I see it as, I always say, I do, and I want to continue to make more money while I sleep. Now, how many of you all would like to make money while you sleep, and you wake up to PayPal and Stripe notifications without you having to lift not one finger, without you having to do one hosting a live session or a live class or doing burdensome work? That's what we want to do. So we need to work smarter in smarter ways, and we need to create passive streams of income. So look at your current business model, whether you offer a product or a service. And for those service-based business, a lot of times you're offering one service. That means that's the only money that you make. Every business has peak times and low times. There's times that you're making a lot of money in your business. You have a lot of clients and customers, and then there's those times that you're not. An example of that is like my house specialist. She helps me clean and she organizes my house. She was here today. She was here the other day. And in the summer, she runs her landscaping business. Her landscaping business, it does very well, is very lucrative, makes a lot of money in the spring and summer. What happens in the winter when there's snow? Her business comes to a halt. So if she only did landscaping half of the year or more than half of the year, she would never make money. So what does she do? She also does house cleaning and organizing in the months that she is not running her landscaping business. Okay. So there's multiple ways in her business that she makes money. Okay. Another thing is, like, if you are in business, say that you're a consultant. Okay. You're offering these consulting services. If you're a consultant or a coach or you provide a service, you need to have a product. You need to have something else going on. Okay. So an example is, if you're an expert, you need to have a book. Okay. So write a book. Like one of our tribe members, Gwen, wrote her book on she's a relationship coach. She wrote her book in 10 days. 10 days. So there's no excuses. I don't have the time. It's going to take me 5 years to do it. It took her 10 days to write that book. So the book is written. She don't have to continue writing that book. It's written. But that money can make her money. That book can make her money every single day. Right? So she has it at her place, her work location, her office that she just got. She goes on tours. She hosts events. She goes out and network. So there are multiple opportunities for her to sell her book. What products are you offering in addition to the services that you have, whether it's some type of training, a course, a book, or some other digital tool that you can offer? If you are, let's say, in a salon, you can partner with other business owners, rent out your space. You can have their products in your store and earn money as well through that. There's so many things that you can do. So when you're working on your sales plan, I would also recommend that you work on a plan to develop multiple streams of income for yourself. Okay. And so an example, and I'll get to more digital products later, but I have a digital product store. Like, I create products. Every live class that I do, I record it. Okay. So, and there's many of you all, you host lives, you do a lot of live video, right? Or you have a class and you don't think to record it, you delete it, or you don't think to do anything with it. You can take that recording and sell it. Okay. So then you hosted the one live class, or you did a teaching. Now you take that recording, you put it up on a platform. I use Payhip. You can use Payhip. You can use Teachable or Thinkific. You can even use Google Classrooms. There's so many tools that you can use. Okay. There's so many tools that you can use. And then you've done the training once, you put it up on the platform, you put a price to it, and you start promoting it. You tell people you have a product, okay? You tell people, that's what I did. That's what I do, and that's what I did, okay? I did that during COVID when one of my peers, I had already had products. This is our biggest selling product, our winning grant application cheat sheet and checklist, okay? She said, you get all of these grants, you become an expert in it. You should put together a cheat sheet. So she put it in my mind. And then I said, okay, that's a great idea. So I put together an outline. I took 1 day to do it, from beginning to end. It took 2 days to sell my first product. 2 days. It does not take years for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You just have to make a decision and commit to this decision that you made. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And that day I said, this is the only thing I'm focusing on. I'm going to get it done. I did the outline. I put the outline together, and based on the outline, I started filling in the blanks with all of the expertise that I have up here. What expertise do you have up here that you need to write down and create a product for? Many of us have a lot of money up here, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, experience up here that can be making you money, but you have not done anything with it. And so it took me 2 days, because I had my graphic designer using Canva, a free tool, okay, that she put what I wrote and made it pretty. Okay. Then I put it on the platform. It took maybe an hour to get it on the platform, write the description, upload the tool to the platform. And when I did it, I made the announcement, because I asked before I made it, who would this help? Would this help anyone? Ask people. They'll tell you yes or no. Right. And so I knew that there was a real big need for it the day that I put it out there. I made the ask, okay? I said, I'm selling this product, is now available. And people bought it. It is my top selling product. It almost made me 6 figures, that one product. 6 figures for one product that I don't have to do anything with. It's on the platform. I did all the work one time. That is passive income. So you decide, think about what digital product you can create in addition to what you are already doing that can make you money day in and day out. So it has to offer value. We're not just throwing stuff together. You have things that are of value that you can offer and put a price on, and the person that is waiting for you can now get the product that you are offering, and you can make money in return for doing that. Okay. So multiple income streams is what everybody, even if you're not an entrepreneur, everyone needs multiple income streams, and make it passive income. Another big tool, I have a class, it should be in the description of this video, okay, is affiliate marketing. Is some of the easiest money I've made, and I've made the most money through affiliate marketing, okay? So I believe I'm going to try to do another live class. I did 2 classes in 2022, and I'm doing another one in 2023. If you would like for me to host a live class, let me know in the comments. Okay, so put affiliate marketing if you want me to host a class. But we have one on demand where I taught live that you can use right now to start making money in your business. It's the most money that I ever made. Like in one 24-hour period, I made just under $30,000 without little work. And it's basically sharing information with people. That's all you're doing. You're sharing information with people about a product or a service that you believe in. If you don't believe in it, you can't sell it. Don't sell it. If you're not passionate about it, you don't believe in it. But think about how many products and services that you use that you just love. You'll talk about it to anybody. But the question is, are you making money from it? Most likely that product or service that you use every day that you love, whether it's in your business or in your life, has an affiliate program. So it would be so easy for you to make money because it's easy for you to share it because you love it. And people are not going to want to buy something that you haven't had a good experience with. Share the experience and let them know how great of a product it is and what your experience was with it. And people will pay attention and someone will buy it. Okay. So affiliate marketing. Find the product or service or products and services that you like or that you want to promote and share. And I would highly recommend focus on high ticket offers. So most of the programs that I am affiliate with are high ticket, meaning they bring in high commissions. And then I have teams. So I have teams. I have sub affiliates, affiliates under me that I lead. And as they make money, I make money. I don't take any money out of their pocket, but I get paid for the work they do. I mean, wouldn't it be great to get paid for work other people do? I can't make this stuff up. This is really how I make money because I'm a good leader, right? So I bring people on, I share the information, I tell them how I'm making money. And then they can then take it and say, okay, I want to, work with you, be on your team. This would be a great solution that I can offer in my business to my clients. And so they do it. So an example of that is I am an agent. I have an agency as a partner with David Allen Capital. And one of my agents helped a business owner get funded just the other day, like $50,000 in funding, for which I received just under $2,000 for. That's passive income. I did nothing but assign her up as an agent. And she did good work as an agent, helped me put money in passive income in my pocket to do whatever. So if I want to pay for my flight back to Ghana, I have money to pay for a flight to go back to Ghana. And I did no work. I'm telling you, more ways you can make money by doing less. Raise your hand, put an emoji if you want to make more money doing less work. I don't know anybody that want to do more work. because we need more flexibility. We need more freedom and more time so that we can do the things we want to do in our lives. So multiple streams of income and passive income is where it is at. Develop those passive streams of income. Number 5 is branding. What do you want to be known for? It's so important. You want to be a recognizable and memorable brand. So I posted this the other day because it's so important. She Boss Talk is a recognizable and memorable brand. Why? Because I really was intentional about our branding. Anywhere we go, people take notice of our brand and we put it out there. You see She Boss Talk is right here, like right here, right? Everywhere, even on my clothes. How many of you are you sporting your own brand or are you wearing somebody else's brand? Right? So, if you want to sell your stuff, the best thing to do is wear it. You are a living, breathing, moving billboard for your brand. Or you can be, but most of you are not, right? So be sporting the very brand that you are proud of, okay? And you focus on developing your brand. Your brand identity is so important. The look and feel of your brand means a lot. The colors you use in your brand, where your brand is, right? If you're having a website, being on social media pages like Facebook and Instagram, and having a consistent brand. You can't look, 4 different ways on 4 different platforms. You have to look one way until people can recognize you. Oh, that's She Boss Talk, right? You have to have it where your brand, your company name is in people's mouths, that they are speaking about you all the time in places that you're not even in the room. That's when you know you have a good brand. That's when you know that you've shown up as a brand and that you provide quality, because people will talk to you when you get results. People will be talking about you when you provide good customer service. All of that is part of branding. It's not just, okay, I have a website and I have a logo, right? Because your logo can have a negative connotation if you can't back it up with quality services. Okay, so branding is so important, but it's one of the last things people think about. And so if you need a branding specialist, I know I can refer you, but it's so important to get your branding right. Number 6, get visible. I can't say this enough. Get visible. And people ask me, what does that mean? Okay, so once you've identified who it is, who you are, what you do, what you're an expert in, then you need to get visible in front of people, like what I'm doing now. Right? This is an example of getting visible, going live on your business page or your personal page and talking about what you are an expert at, right? Or an expert in. That is a way to get visible. What about going on someone else's show or podcast? We offer those opportunities at She Boss Talk to women, right? So we offer these opportunities all the time. There's thousands of people that have podcasts that are looking for guests all the time. Every day they're looking. Blog. What about writing on a blog, sharing your expertise and tips? No matter what it is, the area that you focus on, that you're an expert in, there's a blog for it. You can either start your own blog or go write on someone else's blog. Did you know we do that too? Yes, we have a She Speaks Her Mind blog, and we invite women to speak their minds on our blog, right? So they get that additional visibility and exposure for free to our audience. They get access to our audience, right? So we just put out a request to our email list of over 15,000 subscribers, and I was surprised by how many women responded and submitted a blog to us, because we want to hear their voice and we want to share their expertise with our audience, right? So these are all ways that you can get visible. Go to networking events, right? Start your own, get your own event, whether it's in person or it's a virtual event. The point is that you want people to see you for who you are, to recognize you. That means you have to constantly be getting in front of people in different places and getting in front of the right people in the right places. Okay? Get in front of the right people in the right places. That means you have to get comfortable going out and talking to people, going to networking events, right? Going to conferences or going to a summit so that you can get to know more people. People can see you and get to know you. What about going to speak on someone's platform? Being able to speak at a summit or speaking at an event. What about participating in a collaborative anthology like a book? So I told you everybody needs to be an author. So what about you joining an anthology, writing a book? I mean, what better way to get seen than to become an author on a project? And then you have people that are helping to promote you. I mean, there are so many ways to get visible and then showing up on social media. So it's not about being behind your laptop and then saying I'm on social media if you're not strategic and you're not being seen for what you want and need to be seen for. That means that you need to be posting things that are relevant to what you are doing, that is going to help you get clients and customers. And it's not just saying, here, come buy my stuff, but sharing valuable content. Right? Sharing valuable content. What about sharing some tips, in a post, in a written post, or adding a graphic, or doing 3 tips in a video, and being consistent? Determine your schedule. You determine it. The key is consistency. Consistency. So in January, I would challenge you all to check your social media pages, your personal and your business pages. And take a look at your content on your personal page. If there's nothing about you if it's nothing that tells a person your story, then you need to make a change. Okay? If all you do is talk about everybody else, or you're gossiping or whatever, you're talking about nonsense or things unrelated to your business, it is time to start talking about you, what you care about, what you're doing, about your customers, about your results, about your success, about your business, about your challenges. That will all tell a story. So when someone like me comes and visits your page, I know you. I don't have to figure out or call you or email you to figure out who is this person. I should be able to tell the moment that I land on your page, on your Facebook page. So if I can't do that, it's time to make a change. And if you're not sure, ask a friend, ask a peer, come look at my page. What does it speak to you? What do you feel when you come onto my page? Do you feel like you know something more about me, about my business? And if they say no, again, it's time to make a change. Okay. So we're going to get visible. We're going to market our business. Marketing is important. Why do we think that we don't have to market our business when billion-dollar companies market to us every day? Right? I love me some Bath and Body Works. They send me like 6 emails a day. 6 emails a day. I'm on their email list. Okay. Because I love candles. Anybody that knows me knows that I love candles. And I'm not upset. When I see ads and things like this, I'm taking notes on how to do it for my own business. And I would encourage you all to do the same. Instead of getting upset when you see ads and when you see emails, take some notes, because they are successful. They have successful brands that make a lot of money. And if you don't know what to do, take it from a lesson from them, right? Even when you see ads come across your Facebook page or your YouTube or the YouTube channel that you're watching, pay attention to that. Those are things that you can leverage for your own business. And promote. That doesn't mean to post the same thing every day. I see a lot of that. Every day you're posting the same exact thing, same exact word, same exact graphic. Now, imagine if someone did that to you. You would not be interested. Think about what attracts you when you're on social media. What is attractive to you? What gets your attention? Take a note from that, right? Because nobody cares about if you're posting something that's irrelevant to them. And posting a picture without captioning it to tell people why it is that they should pay attention. Why is what you're posting relevant? And who is it relevant to? Right? And then grow your audience. So many of you are promoting to your family members. You can't get sales if you're just promoting to your family member. We already know family members are not they're not your target clients. And they're often not supportive. They're not buying your things. And then you get upset because your family isn't buying what it is that you're selling. They're not your customer. Okay? But you don't open up your page to other people to invite them in to even know what you're doing to buy what you're selling. So you have to make your pages public. Okay? Make your pages public. And then start making connections with people that align with what you're doing, right? So people you want to do business with, collaborate with, people that you may want as a potential client, and go into some of these groups. You don't need to be in every group. Find a group where you can give value, you can receive value, show up as an expert. You know, a lot of money is made by leveraging groups, especially Facebook groups. Also, LinkedIn group, wherever there's a group, there are groups online, there is a way to leverage them to make a lot of money. It's all about how do you show up in the group? Do you get involved? Do you get active? Are you engaged? Do you answer questions? Or do you try to spam the group? Or are you a bystander on the sidelines? Okay? So you can't make money being on the sidelines and make money trying to spam people, because you'll get blocked, or you'll get thrown out of the group. It's all about showing up as the expert and giving value. Can we say give value? What does that look like for you? You know, who are you educating? Is the information you giving to people helpful? Are you helping other people? Are you helping support other people? Are you making connections? So I'm a connector. I connect people. It's not about the sell for me. What does my community need? And who do I know that can help solve their problem? I connect them to that solution. Do you? So sometimes it's all about us. We can only think about us, and we don't think about other people. But if you start to think about how can I support someone else be successful, that's when you are going to be successful. It always comes back. It always comes back when you help and you bless other people. It always comes back. There's no way you're not going to be successful when you give. Okay. So remember, 17 touches. But when you're connected to a platform like ours, the number of touches decrease, because we are a trusted and reputable brand. So when we refer, they don't need 17 touches, because they've had experience with us that they trust us, right? And we take that seriously. So we don't refer just anybody, any company. You have to have integrity, and you have to have a legitimate company and quality products and services. Okay. So the next thing, number 7, create and repurpose content. Create content and repurpose content. Okay. So many of us, I just told you about the videos that you do, that you're deleting them, or you're not recording, or you're not saving the recordings of this video. So you need to be putting out content. Content is cash. Can we say content is cash money? There are so many people right now, they make 7+ figures, and all they do is share content. All they do is share content. That's all they do. Whether they're a blogger, or, they have a YouTube channel like we do, or they're on Facebook and they have like a show or a podcast, all of that is content. So you can figure out what content do you want to share, and you can monetize it. And platforms, I can't say this enough, is that content is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And all of these social platforms are giving money to content creators. They're making it so you can create more content. That's why when they first launched the professional mode on Facebook, I told you all about it. They have these shorts, they have these reels. All of that is content. So if you're asking me, okay, what content? That's content, right? Any writing, any video, audio, getting a podcast, a show, all of these different types of things are considered content. So start creating content and putting it out there to the world, putting it out there to your audience, and repurpose content. We don't do that enough. Okay. So this is an example. I tell my team this all the time because I think they can even do a better job. So I explained that I host live classes, right? That is content. That is content that I can repurpose in so many ways. And I'm about to tell you the many different ways that I can repurpose it, and I do. So I take a live class, repurpose that class and that live class and turn it into an evergreen class. I also take that live class video and create more digital products. So I may create a workbook, I may create a checklist or some type of cheat sheet or an infographic and sell it. Okay, I can take that same live video and write a book. I can take that and turn it into a full-fledged book. I can also take that class and create a blog or multiple blogs with that one training class or one of my live videos like I'm doing right now. This video is a piece of content that I can repurpose in a number of different ways, okay? And then I can take that video or this video and create hundreds of pieces of long form content for social media. I can create short form posts for social media. I can also clip this video or any video that I have into multiple short videos and create shorts, reels, stories. Okay. So there are so many ways that you can repurpose content. And so think about the content that you have right now. Because you don't even need to recreate content. Just think about the content you have right now that's either sitting on your social media or that's sitting in your Google Drive or your Dropbox. All that content, notes, things that you've written that's sitting there that could be making money for you. It could be making money, but it's sitting in your Google Drive somewhere. Okay, so think about what content do you have and how can you repurpose it to share it with the world? And even content that you have, like this video, not everybody is seeing this video. So I can rebroadcast this video or turn it into some other video type of a broadcast later for someone else to see that did not see it today. Okay, so these are examples of ways to create and repurpose content. A lot of times, even from this video, we'll put out like bold statements. You can take questions from here, thought-provoking questions, bold statements from the video. So one video can give you more than 100 pieces of content. So if you're thinking, okay, how do I create content? That's not my thing. I don't have time to do it. That is an example of how you can save time and repurpose the content that you already have and put it out to your audience. Okay, so creating and repurposing content. The next one, and I do this all the time, but I want to give a shout out to Latasha Brooks. She's one of my friends, and she is a coach. She does government contract work. She's an amazing event planner and specialist. But she wrote today or yesterday on her page, leverage tools, resources, and networks. Please write that down. Leverage tools, resources, and networks. So you have all three here at SheBoss Talk. We have so many tools that are available to help you as an entrepreneur or a business owner or a nonprofit to start your business or to be able to grow and level up your business. We have tools here. We also have resources, and we have a large network that you can leverage for your own business, where we have so many promotional opportunities, especially for women in business. But many times you are afraid to even leverage a network. That there's a power in having a network that can help you, that already has a network, already has an audience, and you come on, you are able to share value. An example of this is Dr. Eurydice Moore. She's in our tribe. She was on our show. She got so many clients. She's a nonprofit expert. She helps people set up their nonprofits, and she helped many women here at She Boss Talk in our community to set up their nonprofits, to get approved, okay, by the IRS, and now that they can go and fulfill their mission. That's what it's about. So she was not afraid to get on a platform. She knew the power of leveraging our platform to show up as an expert so that she can get her products and services out there. She can share value. When you share value, it's going to come back. Somebody's going to take notice of it and of you, and they're going to want to invest in what it is that you have to offer. But if you don't ever put yourself out there, you don't get out there, you don't go on a show, then or you don't put yourself in a blog, you don't share what it is that you're doing, they won't have the opportunity to have that experience with you, to invest in your products or services. Okay. So create and repurpose content. Create and repurpose your content out of one. You can even have a blog, start from a blog and do the reverse. Do the same thing with the blog. Okay. And then create a video and create long form posts and short form posts and other types of content from a blog that you have, or any type of writings that you have. So I want to give you examples that are going to really help you think outside of the box when it comes to business, when it comes to making money, and when it comes to creating content. Want to making sure that, again, you leverage everything that's available, accelerators, incubator programs that are out here. There's so many programs. It's not just grants. So many programs out here to help you accelerate your success in business. If you don't know where to find them, again, not only do we offer them, but we know where they are. We can connect them to you. Highly recommend you connect with SCORE. If you need some mentorship, we also offer mentorship, right? Become part of the tribe, She Boss Tribe, right? On Facebook or YouTube. We're actually revamping. We're changing our platform. So give us a minute. We're going to be relaunching on Facebook in January. Okay, so we have more control over the overall experience. But look out for that. That's going to be super exciting. But these are resources that are available. The SBA, your small business centers, your women business centers, your chambers are all places in your local community where you can get access to tools and resources and expanded networks that are really going to help you in your business. Number 9. So I have a lot. We have 13. These are my top. I use these every day in my business to make money. Number 9, get certified. If your business is certified, let me know what type of certifications you have. Okay. Now, when I say certification, what I mean is there are small business certifications. So you can be certified as a small business. You can be certified as a veteran business. You can be certified as a Black business. You can be certified as a minority business. You can be certified as a woman business. Okay. So the top ones I recommend are certification as a small business, certification as a minority business, and if you're Black, as a Black business. If you are a veteran, veterans have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of access to things that non-veterans do not. Okay. But it's not that, oh, I'm a woman, they should know I'm a woman. No, you really have to meet a certain criteria and go through a process. Sometimes it is rigorous, but worth it to get that designation. Okay. So women, if you are a woman, you definitely need your women-owned certification. Okay. And there's many levels to it. If you want to get certified, if you want to get involved with government contracting, it's not just for government contracting and grants. it can open the door for more opportunities for you as a business owner by getting certified as a woman-owned business, okay? So I'm certified. I have all the certifications at the federal level, okay? And I'm certified with the state of Ohio. You can get certified with your state. It is a rigorous process, okay? But it was less rigorous because I already have my business in order. I've been through the process with my other business, so it made it easier, okay? I don't have to figure out what it is that I need to provide. So I have 3 certifications at my state. What does that mean? If I want to go in and get a contract, it's easier for me to be able to do it. Some contracts you can't even get if you're not certified. There's certain contracts and grants that are set aside, billions of dollars or millions of dollars if it's the state, specifically for these certification classifications. So if you have it, you have leverage. Okay. If you have it, you have leverage. Get those certifications. I'm also certified with my city. So you can get certified with your city. You can get certified with your county as well. You determine where you want to start. You don't have to do all of them at once. But I do recommend if you want to do any work with the federal government, get certified in SAM. And women get certified as a woman-owned business through the SBA. Okay. And if you want to do business with your state, again, high value, high dollar value is where I'm trying to get you all, then get certified with your state and city, because a lot of times the localities, they have contracts. They may say, okay, this $25,000 contract, this $50,000 is set aside for this particular business classification. You may have a prime contractor that wants to do business, but in order for them to do business, they must have a certified minority, or they must have a certified veteran. They must have a certified woman business, and you meet that criteria, and you are now a subcontractor with the prime. So that's what I did when one of my colleagues I used to work with in corporate America started his business. I started mine, I think, a year and a half later. He saw what I was doing and asked me to come in on to work with him. So I've been working with him for like 7 years. And he brought me on to a contract in Pennsylvania. And that contract had 3 requirements, and I fulfilled 2. So he could have brought me on as a minority or a woman. He brought me on as a woman. And then I knew someone, my brother, who is a veteran, and I brought him on as a veteran. You see how that works? So getting certified is key. And if you want to get certified and you need help, we have the masterclass. I collaborated with Kwana D. She is the government contracting expert. So if you want to learn how to leverage certifications for government contracts, definitely go pick that up. I did another post and I dropped her information and that training in there. Number 10, make relationships your currency. Relationships are the new currency. And many times business owners do not think building relationships is important. Building relationship, your business depends on it. Network like your business depends on it, because it does. I cannot tell you enough the power of networking. Who you know has more weight than what you know. Who you know can get you into places that you can't get into, or your degree does not get into. It's because of who you know, the connections that you have made. So relationships are so important, and don't look at it as this is my next client. Too many times we do that, right? Genuinely want to get to know people, because relationships can help you in many different ways. It's maybe somebody you meet that you needed to meet in order to see that you are qualified, or be able to see something, gifts in yourself that you didn't know that you had. You know, that happened to me back in 2019 when I was, before COVID, one of the most challenging years of my life. And I was going through a lot, and I was hosting an event with a fellow friend of mine. And I reached out to the Urban League, and one of the associate directors agreed to be a speaker. I reached out to her. She said yes. But she took notice of me. And I didn't even know it. Like, I was going through a lot. She took notice of me. She spoke on the platform, and then she invited me into her office. And it's like she spoke into me at a time that I needed it the most. And she was the one that told me that I am a marketing expert. I'm like, I didn't even know that, right? But it's people around you that see you, know you, that can share with you things that you may not see in yourself, that can help you unlock some things that you need to unlock to get to where it is that you want to be. And she did that for me. And it was because I was open. She invited me. I went. I could have said no, right? I could have said no. I could not have done it. And I mean, I was going through it, right? And so I was a mess. But I showed up and I went to her and she mentored me and she really helped me to build my confidence back up. That's what networks can do for you. It's so important to find a community, find a tribe, find people or a circle of people that share your values, that will champion for you, that will be there when you're going through ups and downs, that understand you as an entrepreneur, business owner. The bottom line is not everybody understands you. Not everyone believes in what you're doing, right? And not everyone can support you, but there are people that are out there. I can tell you, my biggest supporters have been strangers that I have met online. That's why I'm so eager and happy every time I touch down in a new state or a new country. I'm like, who's there? I want to meet you. I want to see you face to face. I want to hug on you, because there's power in community. Every one of us need a network. So understand that there's value in having a network of support that you need, where you can get that help. You can talk, you can be open, you can be vulnerable with other people. You can give value and then receive value back. That is so important. So make sure that you're leveraging those relationships so you can collaborate and partner. An example of that is when we hosted last night our celebration for our She Boss tribe. We want to collaborate with each other. So we came up with collaborate for a cause, and where we together put in like $10. It's not even a lot of money, but we all put in a little, it equals a lot. And we said, okay, we're going to put this money together. She Boss Talk is going to match it. And we're going to choose a nonprofit business that's in the tribe, 2 nonprofit businesses in the tribe to give to. Now, we weren't selling to each other. This is something we came together on that is going to support the tribe. So whatever community you're in, these are things that you can do in your own community to support one another. It's not about you, all about you, right? And the more we can support other people, the more we can get supported ourselves. So leverage those relationships. And one of my friends asked me, well, how do I do that? She has like some fear and trepidation about it. When I came out of corporate America, I wasn't connecting with anybody. I wasn't networking with anybody. And the Lord told me, Shantae, I'm taking you to the next level. I have greater for you, but in order to get it, I'm going to have to connect with people. So, scared, uncomfortable, and all, I said yes. The moment I said yes, everything started conspiring to make it happen, right? I said, yes, I'm going to speak. Yes, I'm going to start connecting. And next thing I know, people was asking me to speak. And I was scared, but I did it anyway. And one of the things I did, I don't like big networking events. I like more intimate. Start with where you are. If you want to meet with someone, that's why I started the coffee and chats. I would just meet with people in person. And then I started meeting with people online. We would have a virtual coffee and chat. Because there you're meeting with one person or a couple people, you can really get to know each other better. And if you are at a larger event, what I do is I focus in on a couple people. I make it my intention. I don't need to get to know everybody that's in the room. Let me find 3 people. I need to connect with 3 people while I'm there. If I meet that goal, then the next step is to connect with them and then to follow up and follow through. It's not enough to just go to networking events and then that's it. You got somebody's business card. People do that all the time. It's a waste of time. You're not really leveraging it for what it's for, right? So what I do is I follow up and follow through. What are we going to do? Something together. So don't get on a call with me and we leave this conversation and we're not doing business together. If you're going to talk to me, then we're doing business. Something is happening, right? So have that intention, have that goal when you are talking to someone, meeting with someone, is not just to like just chit chat. I mean, after you get to know each other, then it's like, let's explore the opportunities. How can we support each other? How can we work together and then make it happen? Okay. Number 11, leveraging working capital. Leveraging working capital. It's not if you need working capital, it's when. So we already know I help businesses every day get funding for their business. Every business needs capital. And many times we can't achieve our goals. We can't grow. We can't expand because we don't have working capital, or we are afraid to pursue working capital, right? And working capital can come in a number of different ways. And one of the biggest ones we know of is grants, right? Grants that are free money for your business. So many people don't want to go through the process. They're like, oh, it's long, it's arduous. I have to take time. I don't have the time to do it. Meanwhile, people are applying and they're getting the money to fund their business dreams, right? So you have to decide what it is that you're willing to do to get what it is you need to grow your business. There's people all the time that come to me. They have a contract. They've gotten a government contract, but they need money. They need capital, right? They don't want to spend all of their money. You need room because you have bills, you have operational costs, you have a team that you have to pay for, equipment you may have to buy for a particular contract, supplies. You may need to hire some folks on your team to meet the deliverables of the contract, because the contractor, whether it's government or corporate, is not paying that. They're paying you for the delivery of services that they contracted for you to provide, right? So people, oftentimes they get these contracts, but they can't take them or move forward with them because they don't have the capital they need to move forward, okay? So that's the importance of having working capital. So it can come in a number of ways: revenue-based funding, loan programs, lines of credit. I always say lines of credit is the next best thing to grants. Because if you get approved, like I have a line of credit right now, and they just sent me an email just reminding me, hey, you can leverage this line of credit. I'm like, oh, I may be using this again soon, because you can draw from it over and over and over. And as you pay back into it, it's just replenishing the account so that you have more money to pull from. Like one of my clients that I helped her get a line of credit, she's, I think, already made 10 draws. That means she drew from her line of credit 10 times to meet a need in her business. Okay? And I believe she's the one that when she first came to me, she needed to meet payroll. She had a few days. And if she didn't have capital, she wouldn't have been able to meet payroll. That means she wouldn't have been able to pay her people that do good work for her. So we have a lot of those experiences, those scenarios that we get from our community, right? So we were able to help her get that capital. So leverage working capital in your business. Don't be afraid of loans. Billionaires do this all the time. That's what they do. It's called using or leveraging other people's money. Let's make it a norm to leverage other people's money instead of your own. That's how they build wealth. Is leveraging other people's money. So those are some of the ways that you can get working capital. And if you need working capital, feel free to reach out to us anytime. There's links in the show notes and in the description. You can shoot us an email at hello@shebosstalk.com. If you want to get an application in, there's also government backed or funded, guaranteed loan programs and government grant programs that we talk about all the time here at She Boss Talk. Go just check out one of the videos that we did. So many grants that open every year, new federal grants every year for your business. Okay. Number 12, doing business with the government. Doing business with the government, especially the federal government, but any government, your state government, your county, and your city. But the federal government is the largest customer, the largest procurer of goods and services in the entire world, the U.S. federal government. Okay. So just think about doing business with the federal government. You have one customer that's paying you 6, 7+ figures for your business. So right now, many of you are struggling to find one customer, right? And you can barely sustain your business fighting for customers that will pay you. The government is every day looking to do business. But are you ready to do business with the federal government? Are you positioned to do business with your federal government? You can't just do business any kind of way and work for the federal government. You have to be legitimate. You have to have your business in order. You have to have your business organized. You have to have your taxes done. You have to have financial statements. You have to be registered and in good standing. And you need to be registered in SAM, the System for Awards Management. That's sam.gov. Okay. So if you want to do business with the federal government, get registered in SAM, SAM.gov. And you need to be registered. I keep hearing so many times businesses that are saying they're still not ready to get these opportunities, still not registered with your state, still don't have your business bank accounts. Okay. These are simple things that you can get done now. You can get them done now. Don't let these things that because you just won't take action are going to keep you from making more money and building wealth in 2023 because you won't file your taxes. You're trying to duck the government, to pay tax when as a small business owner, you may not know that as a small business owner, there's so much set up for you to make money. There's so many deductions that you can get. Everything I do is basically for my business and I get to write it off. Okay. But it's not just writing off. I have proof. I have documentation. Okay. So if I'm ever audited, it's not a problem. I'm not scared of the IRS. If I'm audited, here you go. Here's my financial statements. Here are my taxes. Here are my receipts. It's when you don't have those things that people get scared. And it's people that don't even take advantage of the current employee tax credit, right? Because they're afraid of the government. There's no reason to be afraid of the government if you're doing what you need to do as a business. Okay? So don't let that cause you to miss out on all this opportunity, all this money that people, it's just they're letting it pass them by because they just won't get their business set up properly. If you want to do business with the government, definitely get this masterclass. Connect with Kawana D and also Latasha Brooks, and I'll drop their information also in the comment of this video because I want you to connect with what you need to get what it is that you want. And there's really not a lot better than working with the federal government, but you pick which one you want to do. These are ways to make money. And then number 13, I'm going to end with this. Invest, invest, invest. First, start with investing in yourself. Many times we get upset with other people and talk about their prices and what they're charging and it's too expensive. It's really because we don't value ourselves. That's why we're not charging the prices we need to be charging. We're charging zero or bottom of the barrel prices because we don't believe in ourselves to even invest at the level that we want to charge people. Right? So you have to be willing to invest in yourself. You can't say, oh, I'm not willing to invest in myself, but I want to charge other people for my products and services. Or not want to pay people, but you want people to pay you. It doesn't work like that. So we have to be willing to invest in ourselves, invest in, personal and business development. I did a lot of that this year. Do you need to invest in a coach, invest in a mentor? Do you need to invest in an accelerator program? What is it? Do you need to invest in a conference or go to a summit, right? Do you need to invest in some mindset coaching because it's keeping you stuck? Do you need to invest in time management, right? I invested in a time management, I believe it was a boot camp, right? Because I'm always trying to give back my time. How can I automate? How can I delegate more and outsource so I have more free time? I invested in that because it's an expert that knows something I don't know about saving my time, right? You're not an expert in everything. You're an expert what you're an expert in, and you have weaknesses and you have gaps in your business you need to fill. But if you are too afraid or stingy to invest, you are going to hinder yourself from making more money and building wealth. You can't build wealth and be stingy, right? You can't build wealth if you are unwilling to invest. And invest in things and invest in people, right? I invest in people all the time. An example of investment is, stock investments, right? So a big thing, and a lot of people didn't even know, all of the big major game players had stock splits in 2022. And I knew about them and I shared them with my community. Though some of you all saw them and you took action on them, okay? And many of you all didn't know what that meant. So I explained it to you. So you had these huge stocks like Google, and their stock price was like at $1,000 per share. Now they split the stock to make it where you and I, everyday people, can have ownership in Google, where I think they got under $100 per share. Okay. And one of my people in my network made me aware, I think when Amazon did their split. And then I researched other splits that were coming in 2022. That means if you are using something, have ownership in it. What are you using that you don't have ownership in, that you can? If you're using it, why not? You need to own it, okay? And make money from it. That's investing. So when Amazon and Google did their split, I invested in shares because guess what? Those stocks are going to go up. So I bought them low. They're going to increase, which means what's going to happen? I'm going to make money. And I'm in it for the long term. I'm not checking every day. Did it go up? Did it go down? I don't care. Eventually it's going to go up and I'm going to make money. Okay. So being open and connected and engaged, like with our community, to know when we share these things with you, if you're not engaged, if you're not connected, it doesn't matter what we're sharing or someone else is sharing, you're going to miss out. And we don't want you to miss out because there's too many opportunities. There's too many opportunities to invest for you to be able to make money. So I invested in all the companies most of the companies that did their splits, I made an investment in. And many of you all did too. Why? Because I shared the information. You didn't know before I shared the information. Okay. So another thing that I'm doing is, investing in land if you can. And some of you are like, okay, how do I do this? I don't have a lot of money. You do not need to be millionaires to do this stuff. Start investing with other people. Right? Like right now, and I made this offer. Some of you all that are in there, there's like 12 of us that are in a business buying class. So we're investing in other business that are sellable. There are baby boomers that have profit generating businesses that are retiring. So what do we want to do? We want to invest and buy their business. And so we have this wealth transfer. More disadvantaged business, more minorities, more women are now owning these businesses that are already successful. And we're buying them to make them more successful. So we're in together in a class to learn how to buy businesses so that we can together buy businesses. I don't have to buy a business by myself. I can, But I want to partner with other people like you all, and that's what we're doing together, right? Land here in the United States, land somewhere else. Like right now, I'm working with the lady. I just came back from Ghana. I'm going back again early next year because I want to invest. I want to buy some land, and then I want to develop it. And I want to collaborate with other people that are doing it. Right now, her and her husband are building an apartment in Ghana that will be done in June. So that's also an opportunity for me to invest, right? So these are just a few of the examples of how you can invest your money, right? And if you're on a corporate job, then you need to leverage your job. Find out what profit sharing programs or 401ks programs they have and what programs they are matching. When I was in corporate America, I took advantage of every profit sharing, any program that they were matching, I invested in. And they had a profit sharing program. Their stocks, I'm doing what I did then. Their stocks was low. At the time when I joined the company, I was there 7 years. Over the years, their stock went up, and up. Every year I invested. Every year I increased my investment, and every year I got a match. So when I would check it, I had a lot of money in it. So then I can take it and I can invest in my patio. That's what I did. Or whatever it is I wanted to use the money for, I had it. And then when I made the decision to make my exit, and it was an immediate one, right? I didn't have a long drawn out plan. If my time was up, my assignment was up, and I left. Okay. So it would have been more challenging had I not made the investments that I made. And I'm talking a little bit of money, $5, $10 to start will go a long way. I think some of you all don't understand. You think you have to have thousands and thousands of dollars. You really don't. You really don't. If you understand compound interest, you put in a little every week, every month, it adds up. It adds up, especially if it's compounded interest. Okay. So I used that. I leveraged that money, used that money. And when I went to see my account and it had all that money in there, and then the stock, it just kept growing. And then I had more money in there. And so when I left, I had a nest egg where I didn't have to go searching for a job for 6 months. I could really focus on me and what I wanted to do in the next phase of my career. And that's what I want you all to do. Position yourself. That's what investment does. And so leverage those opportunities at your jobs, at your corporate job. Make a plan. Leverage that to build your business. Okay? Leverage that to build your business. So that's investment. So that's 13 things to do in 2023 to make more money in your business, to build wealth. I'm going to go through them again. Mindset, mindfulness, intention, and purpose. Number 2, getting uncomfortable. Be willing and committed to doing something different. Focus on making money. Sales matter in your business. They're the most important things. If you're making money, your business is dead. Multiple streams of income is the goal. Passive income. Work less, earn more. Earning money while you sleep. Branding yourself as the expert, as a recognizable and memorable brand. Getting visible. Marketing your business regularly and consistently, and promoting yourself daily. Promote yourself daily. Number 7, create and repurpose that content. You got content out there, repurpose it. Number 8, leveraging tools, resources, and networks is going to be important for all of us in 2023. Number 9, getting certified. Get your businesses certified. 10, make relationships your currency. They're your biggest asset is relationships. 11, leverage working capital. Every business is going to need it. Every business needs working capital. 12, do business with the government. You pick which government you do it with, federal, state, county, local. They're all ready. They're all ready to do business with you. Whether you are for profit, no, doing business, you can do business with the government as a for profit and a nonprofit. Certifications are for profit only. Okay. And lastly, invest, 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 invest. Invest, 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 invest. And go out there and make that money. If you apply these things, you're going to be successful. You're going to make money, but it's up to you to take the action. I can lead you to the water. I cannot make you drink. I have no control over the actions you take. My hope is that I have inspired and empowered you to take action on your behalf. And I pray that your actions just open up the so many floodgates, right, of wealth, of money just coming to you and your business, that no one is struggling in their business in 2023. And if you are struggling, that you get the help that you need. This is it. That you leverage our community, She Boss Talk, for what it is that you need, because we are here to support your success. Okay. So I see all of you are out there. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love all of you are out there. I appreciate, because you don't have to be here. You don't have to be watching today, but you're watching because you were meant to be here. You're meant to hear the information that I'm giving out to you today. And again, if you would be so kind to share it out with another entrepreneur aspiring, or one that's growing their business. One, if you know a business is struggling and challenged in their business, this would be so helpful for them. Share it with them, text it to them, email them, call them up, tell them, go check out this video, tag them in this video. Know that you're going to make a big impact on another entrepreneur, another small business owner. Okay. So let's finish 2020 strong. And let's get ready to bring in the new year and do some amazing things. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side in 2023. And I look forward to hearing all of your testimonials, because I want to hear them, of all the success, all the money that you're making, the impact that you're able to make because you're making more money in your business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, continue to be the boss with Amplify Impact. Have a great day.